Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo has applauded security agencies in the state for their efforts in the rescue of 43 bus passengers who were abducted outside Kogi State but rescued from criminal elements by security agencies in the state. The special advisor on media to the governor, Ismail Issa, said this in a statement on Tuesday.
The governor, in a statement, expressed happiness over the news of the release of the abducted bus passengers in Okehi local government area of the state and called for sustained collaboration between security agencies and local communities to improve intelligence gathering and prevent crime and criminality in all parts of the state. Governor Ododo commended the caretaker chairman of Okehi local government area, Amoka Energy, the Nigeria Police, Nigeria Professional Hunters, Ebura Local Hunters Group, and other security agencies for their intervention that led to the rescue of the 43 bus passengers who were abducted outside the state. Ododo also commended the response of security agencies to the robbery incident in Felile area of Lokoja and called for more urgency in addressing cases of insecurity in all parts of the state. He further reassured the people of the state that his administration will not relent in his efforts in deploying maximum resources to ensure that all communities in the state remain unsafe for criminal elements.
And to tell us more on the rescued, abducted 43 passengers, I'm being joined by Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Fawo. Thank you, Kingsley, for joining us on AI to report.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, how was the rescue of the kidnapped 43 bus passengers in Okehi local government area of Kogi State made possible? Now, looking at the challenges that comes with when people are abducted, how were your state able to pull this, please?
Thank you very much. Like we always say, the issue of security in Kogi State is the #1 priority of government. It doesn't matter whether there is a change of button between the previous administration and the current one. Immediately we got wind of the breakdown of security in that area, leading to the kidnap of about 43 people. We immediately activated the security architecture, and local vigilante in collaboration with conventional security agencies swooped on the abductors, and immediately were able to get those people rescued, after a lot of gun battle. It did not even happen right there in Kogi State. It was closer to Edo than Kogi, around Dilo. But, that notwithstanding, what is most important is that we were able to rescue the 43 abducted passengers, and we have been able to return them, to reunite them with their families. And we want to also continue to assure people that security of lives and property is paramount to the government of Kogi State. We will do everything to prevent these criminalities from happening. But when they happen, we also have a very proactive security architecture in the state to ensure that we nip it in the bud. Thank you very much.
Okay, now from the video I'm seeing that most of these passengers are like very young children. So you said they've been reunited with their families. What else is the state government doing? Because, of course, these children will not be the same as they were before they were abducted.
Yeah, we did our best to, give them a lot of psychological encouragement. They were surprised with the way Kogi State promptly reacted to the situation, and that gives them a lot of hope and confidence in the security of our nation. And we are able to provide resources for them to go back to their families. It was very difficult because the abductors carted away their belongings, and when our security operatives sighted the camp, it was very difficult for them to open fire whole scale on the criminals, because they were also with the abductors. So they will have a lot of fatal injuries if we had allowed that to happen. So the #1 priority of the security agents was to ensure that we rescue them. Though some of the abductors escaped with, gun wounds. But we are very hopeful that they will be arrested very, very soon. But what is most important is to rescue them, to give them a lot of psychological boost, and also provide resources for them with which to reunite with their families.
Now, Kingsley, as you are aware, Kogi State is in a position where most states across Nigeria will have to pass through Kogi to get to their various states. Now, these 43 passengers have been rescued. What is the state government doing to make sure we do not have this repeat itself?
We've been able to avert quite a number of incidents like this. We've been able to stop them from happening. There was a report of the one between Obajano and Kaba that happened about last week or 2 weeks ago. And, our security operatives were able to ensure that nobody was kidnapped from that incident. So we've needed tens of days before you have at least one that the abductors would be able to succeed in taking them. And when they do, usually we ensure that we're able to rescue them as quickly as possible. You know what happened? It happened around the Kogi Central area of Kogi State. The former chairman of Okehi local government area was one of highlight security conscious administrators of that time. So that man is now the chairman of the Kogi State Security Trust Fund. So he's still doing a lot. And Honorable Amoka, who is the current transition chairman of Okehi local government area, did a lot in mobilizing, supervising, monitoring, and coordinating the rescue mission, that led to the rescue of the 43 abducted people. So it's a whole gamut of operations, and Kogi State security architecture, we are recalibrating it every day to ensure that we match with the modern realities and to ensure that things like this do not even happen in the first place. We've averted tens of those things. I can assure you in the last 3 weeks, we've averted well over 17 kidnap incidents, and they could not take away anybody from this.
Okay, now, Kingsley, let's look at job creation and youth empowerment. How much is your government doing to ensure this in place? Because you will agree with me that if the youth are gainfully employed, we'll have less of these cases.
Right from the previous administration to the present one, a lot of emphasis, a lot of priority, a premium priority has been placed on engaging our youth to ensure that we're able to take them off crime. There are various ways of fighting crime. You have the kinetic one, you have the non-kinetic one. So we try as much as possible to get them engaged. When you don't engage them, they will vent their energy in criminality. And, right from the past administration to the present one, we are doing a lot to be able to ensure that our youths are engaged. We do not have enough spaces in government offices for all of the youth. So what we can also do is to create an enabling environment for a lot of industries to thrive. And that's what we are also doing in the state. As we speak, the Manga Cement Company, a $600 million company, is springing up. And I think their first cement will be out in a couple of months. That is already engaging thousands of youth. We also have a lot of A-list industries in the state that are engaging the youth. And we're opening our doors to all of this a lot of these industries to be able to come to Kogi State. We have a lot of advantages in the state. We are the mineral headquarters of Nigeria. We are the nodal state. We are the most central state in Nigeria, the most southern in the north, and the most northern in the south. So that means that we have a lot of advantages. We have market. We have a confluence of the two biggest rivers in Africa. So it shows that we have a lot of advantages in the state, and that is attracting a lot of industries into the state. We have also been able to revolutionize our tax administration in the state. That is making it very comfortable for industries and industrialists to come to the state, and we are witnessing an upsurge in investment in the state, which is also creating a lot of jobs.
Yeah, so the Kogi State government is doing a lot.
Apart from that, we are also skilling up our youth. It's not just about that. We are skilling up our youth. We are establishing a lot of institutions that will be able to take them without them traveling long. The past administration established 2 state universities that are operating today, and we are scaling them up so that they will be able to be job creators rather than job seekers. That is what we are doing to be able to ensure that our youth direct their energies to creativity and productivity rather than criminality.
Thank you very much, Kingsley. We are hoping to see more results. As you said, the state government is doing a lot. Thank you very much for joining us on the AIT Report today.
Once again, thank you for having me.